things after things, and just on the simple metric that it's taking up time, that means it's competition. No, you moron. That's not how it works. It is not just simply the metric of it takes up your time. For example, on TikTok, I'm on TikTok live, primarily, especially now over the last year.
But never on PlayStation 5.
Here, I look up a lot of content that deals with how to interview, how to do your resume, skill sets, project management, all this stuff. I cannot fucking learn how to interview for a job in Costa Yote, you dumb fuck. You stupid bitch.
Why is this man acting so aggressive about this, man? You know what, Puertorock? You don't seem to be happy about yourself, man. You 50 years old, and you was out here cussing out a storm over absolutely nothing. What's wrong with you, man? Matter of fact, let's go check out his brother as to what he thinks about fanboys in the community that take things a little too seriously.
But this video is about the people out there that you're constantly miserable.
Yep, look no further than Dark 1985's brother. This man is out here cussing a storm over some console wars just because, like I've said before, you people know it. Now, mind you, it's not direct competition, but at the end of the day, it shows a lack of interest within our own gaming hobby. All right? I mean, look no further than Puertorock's content. You know what? Let me go show you. Look at all the time he could have been playing a video game. I mean, come on, man. This dude got hours amongst hours, bro. And I guarantee he still hasn't played Ghost of Yote, bro. Clearly something's taking your time, Puertorock. Look at that, 4 hours here. I mean, this is embarrassing, man. You to 5 hours? You tell me when is the last time this man has ever played a video game? 5 hours? Oh, yeah, we know where your time is going, man, because clearly it ain't video. 6 hours? Look at this, man. This is all this dude does is run his damn mouth, bro. 8 hours, bro. Look at this. This man was talking for about close to 8 hours. Oh, man. You definitely couldn't finish Yote with that 4 hours. Look at this. This is crazy. This is all this man do is spend his time yapping over this console war garbage. No wonder he ain't got no time to play no video game.
PC dumbass gamers that swear you're not Xbox fanboy, but you act like, yeah, I'm talking to you, Alex, because I know you're going to make a video defending Microsoft.
Here we go again, bro. And who cares, bro? You see, why won't you listen to your brother for once, man? It really ain't that serious, man. You guys want to sit there and tell people, oh, we just clowning with it. You know, like I said, why are you people so angry all the time? Why does it matter so much to you guys about what these other people are doing? Because as far as I'm concerned, Puertorock, you didn't even play Ghost of Yote because we're going to check your profile to see if you did. And like I said, man, if you still hasn't touched this game, even though you be advocating for PlayStation 5 exclusives, then at this point, you was grifting. This is a bona fide grift because you can't sit there and say something. Because remember your boy Extreme and how he got clipped? And people's like, yo, how you going to sit there and talk about how Helldivers 2 coming to Xbox, but you didn't even play the game on your PlayStation? So now, mind you, that same thing could also apply to you.
I'm sorry. Ghost of Yote and also site's not going to teach me content on interviews, resume building, project management stuff.
Well, I guess a PlayStation 5 ain't teaching you how to play a video game, even though you've always damage controlling it on your podcast. I mean, bro, you be talking for 8 hours straight to random men over the internet over which plastic box is better. Like, do you hear yourself, man? Now, mind you, I think it's still childish, even to clown about it. I mean, maybe to a certain degree, but come on, man. We know you guys take this stuff too seriously. You guys don't sound like the winning team. If you guys is winning so decisively, why are you guys so angry? You should be laughing on your little CEO or gaming armchairs and be like, yeah, we really running these, because you know you have no influence. And at the end of the day, the market leader is the third party. And the people that play free-to-plays, not you dinosaurs.
How in 2025, gamers, and I'm not even talking, hardcore gamers, even hardcore gamers, just basic gamers, don't fundamentally understand gaming is active entertainment. You have to participate and be active in the medium. TikTok and YouTube and Netflix and music. That's not active entertainment.
Yes, it is. Because people are actively, they might not be doing anything with their heads, but you can still be actively invested through your mind. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You still have to be a part of it. What are you, huh? Oh, I'm confused now. What is this man saying?
Participate and be active in the medium. TikTok and YouTube and Netflix and music. That's not active entertainment. That is.
How is it not active entertainment? I have to actively be involved into what I'm watching. Nobody watches a movie and be like, let me just shut my brain off. No, some people think, oh, look at what happened. What do you think is going to happen next? I don't know. How did Shrek get away with the princess? What are you talking about? You're still being actively involved. You're just not actively involved with your hands, but your brain and your mind, it still is.
Passive entertainment.
Oh, here we go.
So when a person is on TikTok or they want to watch Netflix or they want to listen to a podcast or something, they're looking for passive entertainment where they could just sit back and just simply absorb.
You could do the same thing playing a video game. What are you talking about?
You don't have to project some type of force or some type of exert energy into the entertainment.
That's funny that he says that, because when you see these people watching these NFL games, they constantly screaming and yelling, look at that, he got a touchdown, woo, and they're constantly yelling and screaming, and even though they're not actively involved in the field, they're still actively involved in the crowd. Yo, this guy's like, this guy makes no sense, bro. This is why you got migraines, bro. Like, for real, man. I'm starting to think you on this medication because you just constantly losing it.
Want to constantly receive, they don't want to transmit and participate and make the entertainment keep going forward. That's what.
Really? What? You ain't never been to a venue and everybody's cheering on the boxer or whoever, it doesn't even matter, their favorite team, and they're actively involved. I mean, sometimes they get actively involved to the point where it even leaves into fisticuffs, where they people are actually out battling in the stands with how emotionally invested, or should I say actively invested, in the sports team that they're supporting. Just because they're not on the field running with the football don't necessarily mean that they're not actively involved. Because if they weren't actively involved, they wouldn't actively be there. Actively.
What gaming does. You have to participate
really?
to enjoy the entertainment that it
provides. Really?
TikTok and all that stuff doesn't do that.
Really? I've seen so many people watch TikTok lives, and what are they doing? Actively putting comments in and asking people for advice. What are you talking about, bro? What is you saying? What you're saying right now don't even make sense. So you're trying to tell me that the people that watch your little trash debates, that they're not actively being involved as to what you're saying or who you're debating. That's why either they're siding with him or they're siding with the other person while also leaving How do you not even know this for even your own self?
People who watch TikTok and all that stuff, they just want to receive passive entertainment. Okay?
That's not true.
Nah. If you truly want to align time, and I'll use sports as an example.
There we go.
MLB, Major League Baseball, the NFL, the NBA, none of them will tell you people who play video games is competing with them, because if you're playing a video game, that means you're not watching baseball. That means you're not watching basketball. That means you're not.
I mean, yeah, that is technically true. I mean, we could argue the fact that that's not the argument that they're making, but they do like to take them from other networks, which is also a form of what? Entertainment. If I'm playing a video game and I don't care if the Super Bowl is on, then yes, then I'm actively, I mean, technically speaking, you are actively taking a participant out of something that they would have been inclined to watch. And that's if you're into both, right? So technically speaking, yes.
People who play video games is competing with them, because if you're playing a video game, that means you're not watching baseball.
Yes, because I'm playing the video game. So if I'm not watching baseball, then yes, I'm playing, you just said it, I'm playing the video game, which means that I'm not actively involved as to what's going on with the MLB, because gaming or whatever might be more important to somebody else. You do understand that people have multiple hobbies. You know, people that play video games also like sports and everything else that's going on. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, I can't believe he even made this video.
You're not watching basketball. That means you're not watching football.
Yeah, that's why you said they're playing the video game. So clearly they're not watching anything.
None of those organizations will tell you that. What they will tell you is, if you're watching baseball, right, then you're not watching basketball. If you're watching basketball, then you're not watching...
Yes, which is all a form of entertainment. We get the idea.
NFL. This is why those major organizations, NBA, MLB, NFL, NHL, especially during the playoffs, they all get together and they align their schedules to ensure, as best as possible, games don't clash heads in the same hour or in the same time frame. So that way, people who are sports enthusiasts and love sports.
Well, some people might not care. Some people might not like basketball. Some people might not like baseball. So why even do that? Oh, that's funny. So we have companies that are actually work together simultaneously, like how Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo are doing. So, but like you said, but then you go as far as say, but they're not competing then. How is that competition? What's competition is WCW and WWE. That's direct competition. Putting a show on while WWE had their show on. That is direct competition. You just proved to us that even companies like them don't even care. Because if it was competitive, then NBA would put a game on when the MLB did. They would have all came together, like you said, right? And have an active schedule to where nobody gets impacted. So that shows you that even though they're all making their little faucets of money, that even they have the common sense to work together as a company to make sure that they all making their bread and their money. What are you talking about? You just proved that there's no competition.
And watch a championship game, a playoff game, and for basketball, and then a few hours later, they'll watch the football game or they'll watch the World Series. They will not clash because they understand they are competing the time.
But how is that competition? That's not competing. Competing is putting the NBA game as well as the World Series. That's competition. That's not competing. You hear this dude? Like I've said before, WCW was competing with WWE because they were putting their shows the same time that WWE had theirs. That's competition. How you going to sit there and say that's competing, that they're all singing Kumbaya, making their schedule according to how their games are operating? That's not competition. That don't sound like a PlayStation fanboy narrative. What are you talking about? That seems like they're working together.
Of sports enthusiasts, people who like to watch sports, they understand that their programming can't compete with one another. Now, in the regular season, there's only so much they can do, but they really try their best to align schedules when the playoffs overlap. That's competition between them two, and they've done a good job of mitigating clashing.
Therefore, that's not competition because competition is based off a rivalry. Okay. Well, I'm going to let them talk.
None of the sports organizations are not like, man, Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out in May. Oh, we got to delay all our games. Grand Theft Auto 6 is out there.
Well, they don't have to because they don't make video games. What are you talking about?
In trouble, guys. We're in trouble. Oh, my God. NBA playoffs. It's over. It's over.
Well, actually, to add to that, there was actually a time, I think, what was it, League of Legends or something, I don't really follow it as much, that there was actually more people. No, that's not true. Game still with another W. See, I'm just too good at this. That's actually not true because I think there was a League of Legends or something, some very popular mobile game. You guys could probably tell me in the comment section that it was actually conflicting with the Super Bowl. I heard it was articles that there was more people following as to what was going on with League of Legends than what was going on in the Super Bowl. And even the NFL got mad about it. Like, oh, what's this gaming event that they had? So when you said that gaming and sports entertainment don't conflict with one another, they actually did. Y'all like, damn, Gabe, so you see, you too good. You're too good. So that also means that what you said was a complete and utter lie. And I'm going to see later on when I get an opportunity to look up the article. It was something of that. It was like some big NFL something. I don't even remember exactly. But it was like League of Legends and everybody was following that, tuning into that. And they weren't tuning into the sports. You see what I'm saying? Which was destroying the viewership. I have to look into that. You guys can look it up yourself too. Just tell me if you found it.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to take all the people away. We lost this company. No, dumbass. It's absolutely stupid. Okay? Short form videos and all that stuff, that's passive entertainment. That's convenience. People watch that while they're cooking. Some people watch that while they're shaving. Some people just wait in the airport for their flight or they're in the car and stuff. It's passive entertainment. It's quick, easy entertainment. Meanwhile, gaming, when a person wants to game, they are looking for active entertainment. They want to participate. They want to accomplish something.
But see, what the problem is, nobody's participating in gaming because that's why gaming hasn't grown. I feel like every time gaming has grown, I feel like people just, like I said, some dinosaurs have just gone extinct and said, you know, it's not really worth it anymore. I just think that's what it is. I feel like if anything, gamers have been replaced. There's definitely not that many gamers like us growing up playing video games anymore. The vast majority of them are casual. So that means that the gamers that did play at one point when gaming was at its peak no longer play anymore. They have moved on with their life. They're not actively participating in video gaming, and more than likely probably still following sports and everything else.
Whether it's farming for something or passing a level or doing a puzzle, they want to participate and exert energy, do something active, so that way they can push their entertainment and be part of the entertainment. They just don't simply want to sit there and just receive and listen and watch and just sit there like this. Okay?
Well, I mean, that's what you do on a PlayStation game with all those long overhaul cutscenes, 1 hour cutscenes y'all got. What do you mean? That's exactly what you do when you when you play a PlayStation exclusive. You just sit there and you watch things unfold.
So things like Netflix,
there we go,
TikTok, all that stuff, they're in competition because they're in the battle space of passive entertainment.
No. It has nothing to do with the whole passive entertainment. It has more to do with the fact that they're competing in the same field, right? Netflix and like the other stuff is movies, sports. Like you said, not a direct competitor for gaming because they're competing with other sports. You've already stated that, right? But some people are just not fans of other sports. So there you go. Say they with gaming. So obviously gaming would compete on gaming. What do you don't understand, bro? Okay, I'm getting
all right. And I know some of you, and I've seen some of the comments, well, my nephew loves watching TikTok, he don't play games, so yeah, that's competition. Well, your nephew doesn't want to play a game. Your nephew doesn't want to do something. They just simply want to sit there, watch, laugh.
And that's why when Chaos Lounge brought up the fact that when Sean Layden said it, y'all said nothing, and you got mad and you started cursing out this man's name. So essentially what he's saying is that, okay, if you agreed with when he said it, then why can't you agree that Satya said it? That's all I got from that whole post. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I heard that and be like, oh, they're both the same, Chaos. Oh, okay. I just want to make sure things are consistent with what you're saying, Games. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I get it, because people, like I said, they want to take it from somebody else, but then they don't want to take it because Microsoft or whoever, because of an agenda, and they want to push narratives, like I've said before. Same thing with Sean. No different than Satya. You heard it from me. So you guys already know that I ain't hiding something. If I was hiding something, I would say, oh no, it was Satya, and then Sean Layden would. No, I'm saying they both are in agreement. They both understand the market, and that is true. TikTok and these things are taking people away from gaming. You should see what these kids are consuming. These kids do not care, or should I say they're not influenced by any of the games that you play, bro. They're just not. And you people know it.
Whatever. They just want that passive information. That doesn't translate like...
What do you mean? Most of the stuff that these people are getting information from is brain rot. Have you seen these Sora AI 2 videos? They got Martin Luther King saying, I have more dreams on my diamonds. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Don't judge people by the contents of their character, but by their diamonds. I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. They got Tupac at WCW. Hey, yo, man, that Sora 2, man. Hey, listen, they gonna be taking over the world like this. We're gonna be living like Terminator, bro. All right? Cybernet.
When your nephew wants to do something active, like beat somebody's ass or even play Fortnite.
You can't do that. What are you talking about? Beat somebody's what?
To win and kill people and take shots and dance and do all that stuff, they will do that because that's what they want to do at that time. They want.
Hold on, that's what kids want. What is this dude talking about?
Somebody's ass, or even
hold on, what?
They just want that passive information.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't translate like into active.
Oh,
when
okay.
your nephew wants to do something active.
So you hear that, guy? So when your nephew out there, if you're an uncle out there and your nephew want to do something active in these streets, you tell him, Puertorock. You tell me how you be raising your nephews. Let me hear it.
Like beat somebody's ass.
Oh, yeah, we get a nephew, he want to beat people up. Go ahead.
Even play Fortnite to win and kill people and take shots.
That's what he want his nephew. I know he said Fortnite. I'm just clowning. But I'm just saying, I just find...
to do all stuff.
But it's one thing he said, game still with another W. He didn't say no PlayStation exclusive. No exclusive though, right? He had to use Fortnite. There you go.
They will do that because that's what they want to do at that time.
I hope they don't do that.
They want to be active in their entertainment. But TikTok, YouTube videos, podcasts and movies, that's just passive form of entertainment. And when a person wants to do a passive form of entertainment, that's what they want to do. That doesn't translate to gaming. Gaming is not passive. You have to participate, and some people just don't want to put in the energy at that time.
You know what? Like I said, man, I think I heard enough, man. Let's see if Puertorock has actively been participating in gaming. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, maybe like somebody told me he had a sealed copy of Yote. That's what people was telling me. Hey, man, you know, he got it, though. Don't get it twisted now. He bought it, man, gangster. He bought it. He just hasn't played it yet. So, you know, it's been like, what, a few weeks already? I mean, I'm assuming the man would have at least a trophy. Just a trophy, man. Listen, come on, man. Just a trophy. I don't care if you ain't completed it. We just got to know that you picking up the PS5 for exclusives, like you said. Because I beat Ninja Gaiden 4. As a matter of fact, I beat quite a few games. I beat Max Payne 3, Ninja Gaiden 4. So I've actually beaten quite a few games. You know, and for some reason, my Game Pass is still 20, so I guess I'm going to still ride it till the wheels fall off until they decide to do 30. But as of right now, I ain't canceling anything. I ain't gonna be like you dummies canceling and then pay $29 later on. I'm gonna hustle this. But let's see if Puertorock has been actively being involved in video gaming. Yeah, I mean, he didn't complete it though, but he finally got on the game though, man. He finally unraveled. He hasn't played it in 3 days since then. Obviously he had to do that because people was calling him out before, talking about he weren't playing this game. And he still ain't playing it now. He got it. How you get 15 hours of 5 trophies, man? We already know what that man did. He just left it in the main menu. He ain't playing his exclusives. Yeah, we know what he actively being involved in. He ain't playing no games, bruh. Man, I've actually beaten Mind's Eye twice and 100% it on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. This man ain't doing nothing, bro. This man ain't doing. He spent more hours on Call of Duty than he playing on Yote. Look at this. He's like, yo, somebody told him, hey, put it up there on the profile, Jimmy. They catching on to you, Rocco. Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life.